Hello, my students. We are back to another week for distance learning, and today I'm going to go over with you about the topic of one-step equation that we already studied before the break. So I'm going to explain it to you a number of questions that would help you to do the math space assignment that I already posted for you to exercise, right? That would be unit 6 one-step equation that you see on math space. So question 1, you need to solve for 3x equal 15. So 3x here is multiplication 3 times x, right? In order to solve for x, you need to undo the number 3 here, the coefficient 3, by inverse of operation of multiplication, which is divide. So you need to divide 3x divided by 3 equals 15, and you need to do the same thing with both sides of the equation, right? So divide by 3 on the left side and divide by 3 on the right side, and you submit. And now when you divide the left side, you only have x, right? Because 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1x is x. And on the right side, you have 15 divided by 3 is 5. And that should be the solution. Let's go to question number 2. So for 16 equals x plus 8. This x is on the right side of the equation. You don't have to move to the left side. But you see that on the right side you have x plus 8, right? So you just need to isolate the x on the right side, right? So you don't want plus 8 here. So you undo plus 8 by the inverse operation of plus, which is minus 8, right? So you can do 16 minus 8 equal x plus 8 and then minus 8, right? You might subtract 8 on both sides of the equation and you submit, and then you got it right. And then 16 minus 8 is 8, and then x plus 8 plus minus 8 is just x on the right side. You submit, and that is the solution. Let's go with question number 3. What step can be taken to solve for the equation x minus 2 equals 15? Remember, you need to isolate the x, right? So this is minus 8. You need to do inverse of minus 8, which is plus 8 or add 8. Sorry, not 8. Minus 2, right? You need to add 2 or plus 2, right? So first answer say add 2 to both sides of the equation. It sounds very right. Subtract 15. No, we don't subtract 15. Subtract 2. You don't subtract it. You need to add 2. Add 15 now. So the correct answer is add 2 to both sides of the equation. You submit, and that is correct. Next question, I'm going to go over a question 7. Question 7 is integer here. You have negative here, right? So you have negative 4 equals the quotient or x divided by 8, right? In order to solve for x, you need to get rid of this 8, because this is divide 8. So inverse of divide 8 would be multiplied by 8, right? So the left side you can write 8 times negative 4 equals x divided by 8 and then times 8, right? So you multiply 8 to both sides of the equation. You submit, and then on the left side you have 8 times negative 4. It becomes, remember, positive times negative become a negative number, and 8 times 4 is negative 32. And on the right side you have just x, right? Because divide by 8 and times 8, so they are cancel out, right? So now x equal negative 32. You submit, and then that is it. Next question I want to do is question 8. When 8 is added to a number, the result is 17. What is the number? When 8 is added to a number, so a number you can say x, and if 8 is added to this number, that means plus 8. The answer is 17, that means equals 17. What is the number? That is, you can do first, right? But they ask for number, I know, but this is the equation. So in order to solve for x, you subtract 8 from both sides, right? So 17 minus 8 is 9, right? So you put in, so you already have equal signs here, so you don't have to put in x equal. So that means you just put in 9, right? Because a plus 9 equals 17. That's how you check it. And you get it. That is number 8. So I'm going to do number 10. Number 10 again, it have a negative coefficient, negative 1/9. And then this is the multiplication. So in order to get rid of negative 1/9, you need to multiply by the reciprocal of negative 1/9, which is negative 9. Make sense? So that you have negative 9 multiplied by negative 1/9, right? X in that is the left side. On the right side, you do the same thing. You put 12 multiplied by negative 9, right? So you multiply by negative 9 to both sides of the equation, and then you submit it. Now on the left side, you knew that those cancel out, right? Negative 9 times negative 1/9 would be positive 1 or 1x. So that means just x, right? Just x on the left. And on the right side, 12 multiplied by negative 9, right? You got to the, I'm going to show you the decimal calculator, and then you do it. So you have 12 multiplied by negative 9, right? What do you get? Oh, it's not 9, it's negative 9. So you have to put in negative 9. So the answer is negative 108. And go back to math space and put in negative 108. And you submit it. Good. Next question, and the last one I want to present is question number 14. And 14, you solve for the following equation: negative x plus 10 equal 10, right? So you have plus 10 here, plus 10 here, right? So you could minus 10 both sides. So there are two ways, but first you have negative x plus 10, you minus 10 equal 10 minus 10. Make sense? 10 minus 10 not equal 10, right? So you don't want 10 here, plus 10 here, you get rid of plus 10 by minus 10, and you do it on both sides. Submit it. And then on the left side, you have 10 minus 10 is 0, or you can remove it. And 10 minus 10 here is also 0. So negative x is 0. If you multiply it by negative 1, right? Times negative x equals 0 times negative 1, right? Because when you need multiply by negative 1 times negative, here it seems like negative times 1x, right? Then on the left side, it doesn't, yeah, it's there, but negative times negative is just x on the left. But on the right side, 0 times negative 1 is 0, right? So the answer is x equals 0. And that's it. So guys, my students, you are going to go to my space and do this, right? And then I will be in task, and you have any question, you let me know, okay? You take care, my student.